Right, hello everyone in here, how you doing today? Today I am, of course, back once again, going to be reacting to some chills. Of course, bloody adverts as per usual. And, yeah. Right, so basically, yeah, it's a day before Christmas, literally not even an hour to go. But, yeah, basically, let's get right into it.
These videos will fill you with dread, fear, and disgust, but above all else, you simply shouldn't have watched any of them. Number 13. A strange man in Charlotte, North Carolina walks up to someone's door and without reason begins to lick the unsanitary surface. His eyes remain fixed on the doorbell and he lets out a small moan each time.
That's
what is he even
disgusting.
doing here and why?
No.
The camera has sound, but he doesn't say a word as he points to various ads on a booklet. He looks totally out of it. Drool is dribbling from his chin and his shirt is drenched. I have no idea what he is trying to signify here, and I doubt he does either. Eventually he walks away, but not before turning around for one last kiss goodbye. I think I hear a word said here, but I need your help to understand what it was. Number 12. This video was recorded while on a safari adventure in South Africa. When one of the lions gets up and wanders over, the family is nervous but not panicking, at least not yet. You can hear the dad laugh it off as he drives forward a few feet, obviously feeling safe as can be. Soon the lion is back again, peering at them with a knowing look in its eye. Somehow it knows just where to bite in order to pull off this maneuver with ease. The lion gently bites the door handle and gives it a sharp tug. My question is, how did it learn to open a car door like that? It must have done it to many previous cars in the past. In fact, if the rest of the pack wasn't half asleep, then this family could have been lion food. Number 11.
Bloody
a
hell.
YouTuber named The Great records a paranormal encounter that he has never been able to explain. His son jumps into the water at 8 seconds, and a pair of phantom hands reach up to push him on the side. It's not his dad because, aside from looking like the hands of a child, you can see his father watching in the background. It looks like it has to be another kid, but when his son points the camera at himself to smile, nobody is near. Everyone is on the other side of the pool, and that's where they've been the entire time. Also, consider this. The father would have stopped his son from jumping if there was another kid right in front of them. Both he and his son look as though they have a clear path ahead before taking the plunge. Number 10. A YouTuber named Jessie V and her sister Mandy are constantly hearing strange noises coming from the attic. They would have happily never gone up there, if not for their insistent fans who demanded to know the answer. They finally work up enough courage to take a ladder up there. Mandy goes up first and gets a really bad feeling. She's describing the general layout when they catch something that might have followed her back down. In a mirror on the wall is the reflection of a figure that is a quarter of the size of Mandy, whose much larger reflection can be seen right beside it. Whatever this is, it's standing right in front of both of them. Jessie turns the camera to reveal her father standing off to the side, but he is way too tall to be it. Also, this figure lacks any color or detail at all. Only later, when a commenter pointed out the creepy shadow person, did they go back and review the video. No answer was ever provided. Number 9. It's late at night, well past closing hours, when the St. George's Theatre in Norfolk catches this mysterious disturbance on CCTV. It starts as small movements in the very corner of the far window, so slight at first that you hardly notice it's there until it leaves, only to return again and dart down the hall. At 28 seconds, it stops to look in through another window for 4 more seconds, then it's gone for good. Number 8. Pete Privy is perfectly piloting a drone in the parking lot, at least until the time comes to land. His friend is demonstrating how to grab one out of midair, but he turns around while talking, and a propeller socks him right in the eye. At 10 seconds in, you can see his friend grab his face and then stumble away in surprise. Someone hurries closely behind, ready to catch him if he passes out from the blow, and the video ends.
Ooh.
This picture shows how closely Pete's friend came to losing an eye. I think a hit any higher would have cost him his sight. As Pete says, the moral of the story is that caution is always required around drones.
Yeah, not being stupid like that, you flipping idiot.
So never let your guard down unless you want to look like this.
My
Number
God.
7. A woman has a full-on break from reality while on public transportation. She carries a full conversation with herself in some sort of laughing tone that only she can understand. Then she becomes absolutely overwhelmed with grief before snapping out of it. When someone approaches her to offer comfort, she switches back to laughter with a glare. The person wisely keeps their distance and does not come any closer. Next, the woman pulls out a dirty towel with stains and disappears into her own world, apparently laughing again. I really hope she gets the help she needs, because this seems like some sort of mental episode.
What? What? What the hell? Just a ha ha ha! Just a laugh he's doing. Like, oh my god, that's just really weird. Sorry. That's just funny to me. When I hear people laughing, I can't help but laugh.
That needs to be treated fast. She and everyone around her are lucky that this didn't escalate to the point where someone had to physically intervene. Number 6. This laboratory is said to be frequented by a spirit who is always near. Here you can see a door pull open by itself with no one standing on the other side. Just in case you were thinking.
Hold on, I wanna quickly check just to see. Okay, yeah, everything looks good. Not my spots though. Still, yeah, it's still alright. Just checking.
Someone could have opened it off camera. Here's the same event from another angle, this time taken from the other side. No one is nearby, otherwise they would have cast a shadow on the wall, or else be visible in the reflection of the clean lab floor. Unless this door is controlled by a button we can't see, then there should be no way for it to open by itself. So what do you think? Is this real or just a staged video?
I think it might be staged, because there might be someone far off in the distance and they're just pulling the door open with some string. I mean, they could be doing that, but I don't think it would be a button, because I mean, if it was some sort of button, then someone would have already came up and walked in, but no one has, so.
Cooked up by a bored scientist at work. Number 5. This live courtroom feed in Broward County, Florida proceeds normally for most of the day until approximately 1 hour and 42 minutes into the video. That's when an abrasive voice cuts into the quiet Monday morning courtroom with some kind of loud, heinous growl.
Sheriff of Broward County, no bond. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm getting ready to put some faith in you as a human being. All right, I only give you one chance.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Strangely, no one seems to hear the noise at the time. It goes away for a while and then starts up again when the judge is setting bond for a different inmate. I want to say someone is dragging their chair across the floor, but it doesn't quite sound like that. Take a listen.
Right. So as far as count, I just asked the court to put $1,000 bond on for the misdemeanor.
8:30, I can see that.
At no point does the
A little bit. Hold on, I really need the toilet, so I'll be right back. With this one, I'm not too sure, because to me, the moment he mentioned a chair dragging across the floor, it does sound a lot like that, but I'm really not sure. I have to be honest, I really don't know. Bloody hell, the 1st of the 14th, 2019. On. No. I'm gonna do it British way, so it's the 14th of the 1st, 2019. Where's the AM? Or is that...
Judge call for quiet or ask what the noise is, so everyone must be either used to hearing it or maybe only the cameras can detect it. It's hard to say if this is a technical glitch with the audio or an actual spirit, but it's definitely creepy enough to share. So what do you think it is? Number 4. A man in New Zealand is stopped at a gas station when this orange light rips by overhead in a perfect arc. It was accompanied by a high-pitched sound that broke the audio on his camera and hurt his ears. I don't think that it's car headlights because it approaches from a weird angle. Plus the way it moves is far from normal.
Like
Number 3. A YouTuber named Texas Savage has traces of paranormal activity left outside her bedroom door, or so she claims. Look at this part and tell me if you can see what she means. And if you can't see it, it's much more apparent in this
If you tilt your head to the right, it kind of looks like the hand. Like, there's a finger there. You can kind of see like a handprint thing there. You can see another finger there. When I say another finger, it's like, so it'd be facing this way. So, yeah, it'd be facing this way. So, to me, it looked like it would be this finger and this finger here. These two here. Not these two. It looked like it's just these two I can see at the minute.
next video of hers that I'm about to show. You can see it a bit better here as she points out the individual fingers and
yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is the lack of a thumb.
Here's one, and here's one. But there's no thumb.
Yeah, there's a handprint there, and I believe there's meant to be a thumb here or something, but there
In
isn't.
this next video taken on a different day, you can get a better look at the handprint and see how long the fingers really were.
Oh god, the thumb's meant to be there, because you could see the arm, and then the hand. Oh, so it looked like someone pushed it instead. It looked like someone went, like that, and then they left their handprint there or something.
Far too big to be on her own, and since she claims to live alone, it can't be anyone else unless someone has been going into her bedroom without her knowing. On this day, she also finds some fresh scratches not too far from where the handprint is, and while inspecting the rest of her house, she finds 2 new marks at the bottom of her bathroom door that are perfectly aligned, almost like eyes. If you don't think this is real, then what do you think caused this? Just like all of the other markings, she
Sleepwalking, maybe? Or it could have just been the, the marks, on the lining on the door. But I've got lining on my door as well. Like, I've got a line going down there, line going down there, a line going like a curve and then going back up. Another line there. I've got it as well, so it could just be the way the door was made and stuff like that.
You can recall nothing happening in this room to make them appear overnight. Number 2, a YouTuber named Waffle Vlog.
It might not have appeared overnight. She might have only just noticed it and been like, "Oh my god, there's a spirit," blah blah blah, stuff like that. So.
Records a strange man standing outside his apartment home. According to Waffle Vlogs, this uninvited guest stood at his front door and then started walking the parking lot for a long time.
What is he doing out there?
He stares out at nothing for a while and eventually walks back to his car, which is a relief, but still doesn't explain what he was doing there to begin with. Waffle Vlogs seems just as confused as we are about what just happened to him. He thinks that he might have been getting his house cased out. I have no reason not to believe him. Do you? Before we get to number 1,
Skip.
a proof uploaded over to her from his casket. YouTube every Thursday and Saturday. Number 1, a mother is mourning the loss of her child. When a single white balloon floats over to her from his casket, relief washes over her as she soon realizes this is almost definitely a sign of reassurance from her lost loved one. Look again and you'll see not only did this balloon start from her child's casket, it was also in front of a picture of him as well. It really is as if he is sending her a balloon to cheer her up and let her know that he still cares for her from the other side, perhaps even as a final gesture to help her let go. Don't watch this video if you were
That last one is upsetting, I have to admit. It is kind of weird how the balloon just goes to her and goes right next to her. I have to admit, but anyway, I'm not a kid, I'm an adult, I'm 18, but trying to imagine having a child and then your child dying, like that is... It's sickly. That feels sickly and upsetting. Like, bloody hell, it must be upsetting losing your child. Ah, my eye. Must be upsetting. I have to be honest. It really must just be really, really upsetting. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here now. Next stream, I don't know if I should crop any of the video to make sure I can see it. Oh, the mouse isn't... Is that... Yeah, now it's working, what the hell. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, thank you. Hold on a minute. I swear there's something in my eye. Hold on a minute. Okay, it's alright now. Thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Like, comment and subscribe. Make sure to hit the bell icon so you guys get notified on when I upload or live stream. There we go. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Bye.